What's going on, guys? How's it going? Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I know I did. Very good. Uh, I want to talk about the Muppets and do my Muppets movie review, which I said that I would most likely be doing. Alright. Saw the first showing on Wednesday of the Muppets. And this movie just takes me back to when I was a kid. That's one of the reasons why I went to see it, because it takes me back. I used to be a fan of the Muppets all the time when I was a kid. I used to remember going to the video store and renting the VHS tapes of Muppets Christmas, Muppets Treasure Island, Muppets Take Manhattan. And I really enjoyed that. And another reason I went with my family to see it. Went with my sister, and we took my little niece to go see it. And she was just enjoying the movie. All through the movie, she loved it. And she was always concentrated on the screen, which is great. And, all the other people, including the grown-ups in the theater, were clapping along with the music and even singing with some of the musical numbers. It was very, very cool to see the adults do that too. And Jason Segel, which is in it, of course, as you know, the main character, he also wrote it and produced it. He kind of is the one that got it, the project going. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, if you remember that he did a puppet thing near the end, and that kind of gave you some kind of clue that he was a very big fan of the Muppets. Anyway, I like the movie so much that I even brought the music to it. Okay? Like I said before, you never get too old for the Muppets. I don't care if I'm 21 or 91. I will still like the Muppets. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I have many. Let's see. It just, I can't help but like it. And I, from the beginning of the movie, I was laughing, and to the end. And Chris Cooper, you might know from films such as The Town or Breach or American Beauty. He was my favorite character, besides, of course, Kermit the Frog. But Chris Cooper was my favorite character. He played the villain of the film, and he does a musical number in it. It's just hilarious. You have to go see this movie no matter. Take your kids to go see it. Take your nieces, nephews, cousins. Take your girlfriend to see it. Take your wife to go see it. Y'all will have a good time. It's a great film for the holiday season. And surprisingly, on Wednesday, maybe it's because it was the first showing, at 11. Surprisingly, the theater was about half full, but I thought it would be packed, but it wasn't, and that's kind of a good thing. But the adults the other adults in the theater seemed like they had a very good time, and I'm happy to say that I did as well. And you should go see it. Like I said, take the family out to see it and have a great time. Also, follow me on Twitter. The link is on my profile. And you can add me on Facebook too if you like to. And I'm sorry if I keep ranting on about it. This doesn't mean to be a rant video. It's just that... like I said, I have many guilty pleasures when it comes to things from my childhood, and the Muppets are one of them. And I can't help it. So, But oh, and who is your favorite Muppet character? That's my question. Who is your favorite Muppet character? Of course, I already said mine. You know, Kermit the Frog, of course, and then of course I like Beaker. You know, for you wrestling fans out there, the one that looks like Sheamus. Anyway, all right, that's it. That's my review. Oh, dang, forgot to give it a rating. My bad. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 10 out of 10, and it will be probably my favorite film of the year, most likely. Uh, there's, I mean, a few I have not seen yet that I want to see, but if I had to right now, my top 5 films of the year would be number 1, The Muppets, number 2, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, number 3, X-Men The Last Stand, number 4 would probably have to be Captain America, the First Avenger, and number 5. This is another guilty pleasure of mine. Number 5 would have to be Fright Night, the remake. I know it didn't do well at the box office. I know that it's got mixed reviews and everything. And now, of course, it's not as good as the original, but there's a cameo in it that is awesome. And like I said, I grew up watching, you know, Fright Night, and that's another one of my guilty pleasures. And I just enjoyed the remake. I couldn't help it either. I enjoyed the remake of Fright Night. And that would be my top 5 of the year. Probably if I saw J. Edgar or maybe Hugo, a couple of other ones, that they probably would make it into my top 5 but most definitely my top 10. But like I said, I can't help it with Fright Night, just like the Muppets, guilty pleasure. And I mean, heck, it's the same thing with X-Men and Captain America. But I don't know about you guys, but I think 2011 has been one of the best, if not the best year for movies and music. I mean, it's just been a great year for film, and probably the best year since 2008, I would say. Anyway, guys, that's my review. Sorry if I ranted a little bit there. I couldn't help it. But go check out the Muppets. You'll have a great time. You'll have some fun. And happy holidays to you all. See ya.